For thousands of years, money has controlled humanity. It started as shells and stones, then gold, then paper, then digital numbers inside banks. But no matter the form, one thing never changed. Money always had an owner, a king, a government, a bank, a corporation, a system. Someone or something always controlled it. But for the first time in history, that is about to change. We are entering a future where money will live without masters, where value will flow without permission, where the economy will no longer be controlled by a few, but by no one at all. It sounds impossible today because we were raised to believe that money must be regulated, printed, and supervised. But that belief doesn't come from truth. It comes from control. Money has always been a tool of power. Empires rose and fell over it. Wars began because of it. People were enslaved by it. But now, something new is emerging, something the old world fears. Decentralized money, self-governing money, intelligent money, money that is not printed but programmed. We stand at the birth of a new financial era, an era built not by governments, but by technology. And this changes everything. Right now, we live in a financial system based on trust. We trust banks to hold our money. We trust governments not to inflate it. We trust politicians not to abuse power. But history has proven one painful truth. Trust is fragile and often broken. Banks crash. Currencies die. Economies collapse. And when they do, it's always the people who pay the price. But in the digital age, trust is being replaced by mathematics, by cryptography, by algorithms, by transparent systems that no human can corrupt. This is the future of money that cannot be printed, cannot be frozen, cannot be controlled, cannot be altered, cannot be manipulated. Money that runs everywhere and belongs to no one. In the future, your wallet won't be a bank account. It will be a digital identity connected to a global system of value. You won't need permission to send money. You won't wait days for transfers. You won't lose everything because a bank failed. Your money will move instantly with no middlemen, no fees that punish the poor, no gatekeepers deciding who is allowed to participate in the economy. This isn't a theory. It has already begun. Crypto, blockchain, decentralized finance, these are not just trends. They are previews of a new world, a world where money becomes free. But the next transformation goes even deeper. We are entering the age of AI-powered economy systems where intelligent machines control money better than humans ever could. Imagine money that knows where it needs to go. Money that distributes itself based on value creation. Money that circulates without banks, without corruption, without politics. This sounds like utopia, but it will not come without chaos. When money has no owner, the old world loses power. Governments lose control. Banks become irrelevant. Tax systems collapse. The elite panic. And in their fear, they will fight back. Regulation, propaganda, digital surveillance, they will try everything to keep control of money as long as possible. But no matter what they do, they cannot stop evolution. They cannot stop technology. They cannot stop the rise of borderless value. In this future, wealth will no longer belong only to those born in the right country, with the right family name or the right connections. Anyone, anywhere, with a phone and an internet connection will be able to access global markets, invest in ideas, build businesses, and transfer value instantly across borders. Money becomes pure energy. It flows to ideas, to innovation, to human creativity. It connects us instead of dividing us. It rewards builders, not bureaucrats. In this world, freedom is no longer a dream. It is a financial reality. But this future comes with a question. If money has no owner, then who controls your financial life? The answer is simple. You do. And that is what scares the system. Most people are not ready for this responsibility. They were trained to follow rules, not to think. To depend on banks, not to have financial independence. To fear risk instead of building wealth. But the future will not wait for anyone. It rewards only those who adapt. The truth is, the money of the future won't be just a currency. It will be a form of power. And power, once unleashed, belongs only to those brave enough to use it. So here's the reality. The collapse of the old financial system has already begun, slowly, silently, irreversibly, and you have a choice. You can cling to the past or step into a world where money is free. The future will not be owned, not by banks, not by governments, not by any institution. The future will belong to those who choose to own themselves. If you're ready to think differently, welcome. Because this isn't just about money, it's about freedom. If you want to stay ahead of what's coming next, stay close. Subscribe and let's build the future before the future builds us.